So as many times the enemy has tried to kill me, I was under siege at that point, right? Because I'd just been told that my words didn't matter. Because I'm black. I'm black. I'm so black. I will never go anywhere in the church, nor will I do anything for women's fellowship. Nor, here's the thing, even new people, and this got me. This is what really took me down. New people coming in church would see me and turn around and walk in the opposite direction. Because I'm so black. Okay. Thanks. He didn't say it. He knew it, but he found I told him about a little bit of it. He don't know all of it. I can't. I feel sorry for the person. If I tell him I feel sorry for the person, because I be trying to run and get away. He don't play. My pastor don't play. So I'm making game of it, but I had just been told that, and so I felt like I was dying inside. And so as a result of that, when he sat down and looked at me and smiled and said that, I needed to hear it, and so I ate from it. Right, the people that said it to me, right, I was sitting in one of them. And so because of that, I was sitting surrounded. Right, we were in the presence, and then he didn't even realize it. Oh God, glory! He didn't even realize we were sitting in the presence. What happens when I have somebody? I gotta ask you for help. But in order for you to help me, I gotta sit you in the presence where I'm sitting. I gotta sit you in the attendance where I'm attending. I gotta sit you, and this ain't no word, in the servants where I'm servicing. I gotta sit you in the presence of enemies that I have developed. In order for you to help me, he's gotta make a placemat for you at the table that he prepares before me in the presence of my enemies. And we call these people brothers. I call them brothers. The closer I get to you, the more of an enemy you become in my life. So thank God for a pastor, right? That's supposed to help me, right? Because here's the thing. I said, and I will keep repeating this, just like I still see him. When he don't know. When I go to sleep, as I watch his sermons from way back when, way back when, I'm talking years ago. I mean, I saw a sermon from 2012. I was like, wow, I can't even see his face. Why is the camera so far? Can't even see his face. I had my ear. I literally slid myself up last night. Sick as I was, I want to talk about how sick I was, but I pulled myself up, and I put my face almost nose to the phone because I need that word. I need you, right? Thank God that he sent somebody, because I need you to sit at the table, prepared before me, in the presence of the people that I thought were friends, but now I call and see them as enemies. Hallelujah. And what happens with God? Each season that you walk into, God sends just one. Huh? Help me, God, because Saul at least had people saying, we are your servants. And then after Samuel did that, I would have fell on my face, because from verse 13 of chapter 16 to 17, verse 1, you don't understand. There's only one statement that sits between these two statements, right? You got people walking into the presence of God and staying there, and people walking out of the presence of God and staying there. God was saying right now in my spirit, he's saying, don't worry about walking into and out of my presence like that, or me putting you out of it, is he saying. What he's saying is, if you end up walking out of it or being rejected by it, you already knew it, because you chose it. You walked out of the presence. David did not, God showed me, David did not walk into the presence of God. He did. Right here called anointing. I was already anointed. You just gave me oil to prove it. Remember this oil in the crude? I can't make no real cake with no imaginary oil. And I want to be anointed. I need proof that I got oil. I mean, the proof is, right, I can't make no cake unless you got oil. I don't care how much faith you got. If you want to make a cake, you need some real oil and not that crystal. I need some heavy oil. I need oil that I didn't get on no cruise. I don't need no cruise oil. I need crude. oil. I need crude oil. Something that's crude. Rude and crude. I need crude oil. I don't need crude oil. I need crude oil. Hurry up. Do it right. I need crude oil. Just like that. Hard oil. Like that. Right in your face. The proof that I can make the cake is that I have the flour, the oil, and all those ingredients sit before me. My faith cannot see me right from the flour standpoint to the cake standpoint. I can't. Okay, but we ain't got no oil. But here, come in Honda. Some people are so spiritual cannibals that they pick up these dumb things. Okay, but we can believe God for the oil. Did you believe God for the Stop and Shop visit too? Because God ain't going to Stop and Shop for you. Let's just be honest. Faith applies to spiritual things, not physical, right? So apply your faith correctly and you will see the dividends come from it, right? Quickly, I apply my faith to everything. I just slather it over everything, slather it like butter, right? Just like that, right? Because I'm cool. Okay, God, I don't know what to do, because I had people tell me that I was full of the devil, that super spiritual, knew too much word, talked about the word too much, talked about the Bible too much, and I had all of that nonsense spoken over me and to me. So I say, okay, I'm going to take my faith like oil and spread it over everything, and God, you just show me what to do with it, because people got mouths, but they can't speak Matthew 17:20 over their lives. I don't want what I see in your life, but you got your lips wrapped around my situation, covering it with the stench of gossip. Ask yourself in your company, who's a servant, who's an attendant, and who's a present. God, you better do this thing. Who's in a servant level, who's at an attendant level, and who's in a cruise. Most presents you get, check this out. You keep presents with crude oil. You keep them. You don't give it thorns when you get up in the Bible. Ask Paul, take this thorn from me. No, take this thorn. No, take this thorn. Take it. You keep. I'm gonna get punched straight in the face when I get to heaven. Here's the thing. You get presents in the cruise, but you keep them in the crude. I don't even know why I just opened up my refrigerator like that. But you get it after my own heart. You get your presents in cruise. So you don't want to get rid of your oil in a cruise. Remember that from like 2 years ago? You get your oil in a cruise. You want to keep your oil in the cruise just like that. You get your presents, right? And you'll think, because your presents, right, are the people that sit in present, right, in present, while God prepares the table before you. The Psalm 23 presents, enemies, those are your presents. I said your thorns, do not toss them away. Do not throw them away, Paul, so easily, right? Because you get your thorns. Those people that bug you, right? They keep you right. They keep you walking on the way, not falling on the wayside. Hallelujah. I don't want to be on the wayside, the side of the wayside. Mark chapter 4, check it. If you are on the side of the wayside right now, drop me, turn me off, and start praying and crying out to God, because the side of the way for the Laodiceans, and God don't like that, right? I would rather you be, he said, I worked, W-E-R-T, that you were hot or cold, because if you're lukewarm, I spew you out of my mouth. I spew you out of my mouth. And the only reference I can find biblically to spew, right, was Jonah when the whale spewed him onto the land, right? Everything that the whale had eaten is my contention. Some of it, right, pieces of it, fragments of it came up with Jonah. So you're going to get a spewing. A spew stinks. Do you like to smell your vomit? While he prepared the table before me, I'm eating, but he's spewing you out. But hallelujah, I'm taking in the eating form, but he's vomiting you out. Do you get the picture of it? So God said, don't, Paul, preachers, little preacher, Paul means little preacher, preachers of this day, do not throw your thorns away. Do not throw your thorns away. Keep your thorns. They act stupid, right? Yes. Why they acting so stupid? Because they bounce it back and forth between being inside the temple and being out on the stoop with stupid Satan. His ID is of the stoop of the id, so his ID is on your stoop. That's why when I walk out the side of the house, bam! She stepped on my horn. Yes, you laying on my stoop, stupid. So they bounce back and forth, double-minded. They bounce back and forth between wanting to be out and partying, right? So they want to be outside, sitting on the steps, right? We sit on the steps. Turn on your lights, baby. One would do one word and the other one would do I didn't like it too much, but my sisters made me do it, so I did it. It's doing stupid things. You do stupid things, we sit on the stoop. If we had an outing and we went somewhere, right? I'm telling y'all, between me and y'all, when I hear my pastor talk about these road trips, I never did that. They had carnivals around my grandma's house. I was never even allowed to go. My mother would let my sisters go, but she didn't know Jamie got to come home and clean. So it was just me that wasn't allowed to go. She didn't want me to enjoy it. My grandma said, I'll pay for it, I'll do anything. She would not let me go. I was not allowed to take road trips. So when we say road trip, I'm just like, my stomach starts boiling. I'm not angry. I'm like, I want to go too. I want to go. Every time I hear about somebody going somewhere, I'm like, my stomach screams, I want to go. Right? I'm caught. I want to be inside the temple, but outside the house. I'm caught. I'm a temple that lives inside of the temple, right? Once because I dedicate this temple to God. Once I leave this temple, I go straight to church, right? So temple goes back and forth from temple to temple to temple to temple, but I want to take a road trip too. I want to see what it's like. I mean, then at one point he was talking about it, and the way he talked about it, he said he saw Mount Rushmore. Was it Mount Rushmore with the faces? He said his kids called the rock with the faces. I want to rock with faces, or face with a rock, or not face full of rocks. I don't want nobody to throw no rock at my face. No, but I want something like that. Oh, God, give me a face of rocks. I want to see it. I keep saying I want to see Niagara Falls, because I can leave the country without actually saying I left the country. I wanna. Some of us find ourselves stuck on the steps. We can't enjoy the bed of the home. We also can't enjoy the fun of being outside. We're stuck on the steps, right? Stuck on outside steps, right? And so we're not on the stoop because the enemy's down there, but we're not exactly in the house because we'd be able to enjoy the food. But we're afraid to come inside the house because we know God is, God, He's cooking and He's preparing a table before us in the presence of our enemies. So we know, and check this out, we know He don't cook with water, He cook with oil. He cooked with crude oil, right? God said, every thorn you got, oil it, keep it. He said, because God already finished it. What you don't understand, Jamie, he said, once I laid down last night, I started to tell a story about an hour or so into this thing. Everybody knows this thing is 2 hours long. All my blogs are 2 hours long, guys, so if you get confused, I bounce back and forth sometimes, but generally, there's like 7 blogs on YouTube that come out of one of these things. But here's the thing. As I laid down last night, I was talking to my pastor while watching him on YouTube and listening to his message, right? And so, which is kind of weird because he's talking to me, but he's not. It's like I'm talking to the same different person, right? So it's kind of creepy and fun at the same time. He's not creepy, but I was being creepy, you know? But as I laid down, God said it to me. He said, Jamie Cabrera, he said, your word is formulated. He said, because these situations have been formulated and laid before you, right? And so you're walking through them. And whether you choose to call it wilderness or blessed, it's still the same situation, right? So I'm walking through the situation. My naming of it is what determines how I will come out of it, right? Do I use this as a wilderness or do I use it as a bless, right? Because if I come out of it and it's a wilderness, right? I'm telling you, I'm going to come out jacked up. I'm going to come out hungry because I ain't eating. I want to be eating no thorns and thistles. That ain't for me, right? But if I call it a bless, I'm gonna be walking around like, child, what's up? I'm gonna be doing my model walk down the runway, right? Coming out of it with a smile on my face. At the end of the day, the table is still set. I have a long hallway between my living room and my kitchen. And at the end of the day, my hallway, right, that I'm walking down this runway, whether I choose to call it blessed or wilderness, at the end of that hallway, the kitchen is still there. The kitchen, just like the hallway, the situation is still there. And the table is still going to be set, right? If he still prepares, he's still cooking. You better smell what the rock is cooking. See, my pastor was talking about the rock faces. When I thought about it, I said, I want to go see the rock faces. But God said, smell what the rock, the solid rock. The chief cornerstone is cooking. You better smell what he's cooking, right? Because he's standing over the stove. And at the end of the day, you won't want some food to eat. When you come out blessed or wilderness, you want some food to eat. Sit down at the table. Sit down at the table. Because here's the thing. He said, I'm coming back. In Revelation 22:17, and my reward is with me. My reward is with me. Now, if you called it blessed, your reward is going to be one way. If you call it wilderness, your reward is going to be nothing. I'm going to be honest with you, right? But you still get the credit. You still get the meal. You still get the table. The table's still set in your presence. In that presence, before that presence, you still got a gift. You still got a gift. It ain't no ifs. It ain't no if, right? We'd like to go to the gift to take the if out the middle of it and eat that. But God said, no, there's no if about it. No what ifs, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what you said in the ghetto. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's still a gift. It's still gifts, right? Your enemy is a gift. Look past the disguise and see your enemy's a gift. Don't let nothing get in your eyes. See what's really standing in front of you. Your enemy is a gift, and it was given to you, right, so that he could stand there and watch you eat. See his enemy. See how I got this nice fork. Yeah. That's me looking at my fork. Yummy. Yummy. That was the trouble. Okay, I'm ready for some dessert. That was a struggle. You hear what I said? That was a struggle. That was a struggle. I just ate the struggle. I'm ready for the dessert. God said, get ready for dessert. God said, was that the struggle? Was that my trouble? I'm ready for dessert. Not only do I eat what you did to me, it's been cooked and prepared before me, and I gotta eat it. I get to eat it joyfully. Nehemiah 8 said, the joy of the Lord is my strength. I get to eat it joyfully because God takes whatever in me, takes or puts before me, and he cooks it, right? Because nothing, Miss Carol said, nothing gets to me without passing through the master's hands, right? So if that's the case, God takes what the enemy puts in my way, and he cooks it, and he seasons it, and he salts it just right. So that won't become like Lot's wife and become a pillar of salt for looking back when I should be going forward. I should be looking unto the hills, and whence cometh my help. I should be looking unto him who is the author and the finisher of my faith. Oh God, looking unto the man that finished it and the man that said it is enough. He enoughed it and finished it. Look into all of that, watching this man cook before me in the presence of my enemies. Hallelujah. He prepares this table. You come eat. The problem is, and this is the last point, right? The problem is, what's the problem? I said, God, whew, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Because I said, I don't need a whole bunch of people. God, I want a dad. I want a pastor. I want a mentor. I want a therapist. And when things started dying in my life in the beginning of this year, I didn't realize what God was doing. I wanna, but he takes and he makes good out of it. I got everything I asked for and more.